Look at all those pods, man.
Action.
Look at that. That translates into happy, 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 happy. Okay? So, what I was saying about the peas is that not only are we going to get a beautiful harvest, God willing, out of them in about a week or 10 days, but that they're a green manure crop and they have their legume, which gives them the ability to grab nitrogen, which they are made 70% of, out of the soil and put it directly onto their roots. This is the organic farmer's fertilizer.
Tell me about the green manure. You had something in here before, right?
Alfalfa.
And did you harvest it or just turn it under?
I turned it under.
So it grew. When did you plant the alfalfa?
2 years ago, and I let it stay 2 years because if you let it stay that second year, it really sends down the tap roots. Alfalfa's roots have been known to go down 30 feet in halfway decent soil. And what alfalfa is grown for, is besides the nitrogen capability, is that it breaks up compaction in the soil, and its roots are so deep that it brings up minerals up to the soil surface. And then if you work it into the top of the soil after you've harvested, which I'll do these peas, I'll rotivate it gently into the top, and I'll feed that back to the soil and the earthworms and all the living organisms. It's all natural. I mean, it's the way it should be.
So you made a commitment 2 years ago to not do anything with this field except let the alfalfa work with the soil.
You can't commit all your land. Just like I got alfalfa and mammoth clover and grasses over there and committed that land to that. I mean, most farmers will plant fence line to fence line, and you got to be able to give back to the soil. Otherwise,
you got to use fertilizers.
Then you got to use them synthetic fertilizers, and that ain't going to happen here.
Okay. Let's get a close up of this.
I mean, look at this job. Look at these pods. Can you see them through that lens?
Sure.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Point at one that you like.
I like these. I mean, these are going to be huge. You can see the little peas in the pod, and they'll swell up, and this thing will swell up, and that's how we'll know they're picked. And they'll swell right up, and we'll just pick them up, and we'll just pop them, and all the peas will be there, and you just go.
This looks like it's labor intensive.
Oh, there ain't anything on this farm that ain't labor intensive. It's just the way it is.
So every pea that I eat from
it's
the grocery
hand-picked.
store.
Oh no. Oh no.
No?
Oh no. They have machines for that. In the grocery store, the farmers that supply grocery stores plant a lot of crops that have ripen up at the same time, or they have thicker skins, so the mechanical harvesters they use can pick them without damaging them. So they sacrifice a lot of nutrition and flavor for convenience. Me, that's the last thing I want, is everything to ripen up at one time.
Are you saying that there's a machine that could pick these?
I'm saying
Looks complicated.
there are machines that can pick this. There are machines that can pick everything on this farm.
Really?
Every single thing on this farm can be picked mechanically. Lettuce harvesters, carrot harvesters, sweet corn harvesters. I mean, if I had the money for it, I could have one. I could have it. I don't want to be that big. I mean, if my hand's got to be in the soil. And don't get me wrong, I'm not an idiot. I like to have some mechanical means and certain things, but hand picking the crop is something I don't see me ever getting away from.
And so, who comes out here with you to do that?
My coworkers, my family, anybody that's a sucker enough to think they could do it.
Yeah.
And it's, as you can see, you're bent over. You come up to the plant, you grab it, you try to separate what's going on, and you start picking. Pick into your bucket. Pick into your bucket. Next plant, pick into your bucket. And those are long-ass rows. I mean, take a look down them rows. Those are long. And
we're talking about thousands and thousands of plants.
Yeah, I'm talking these are 1,000-foot rows or 1,100-foot rows. So thousands of plants with thousands of, God willing, you'll never, after what me and Michelle have been through and the kids, you'll never hear us complain about having too much to pick.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a problem. I feel just blessed that these pre's are looking this good, and I just hope they finish out.